Good afternoon. I am just really quickly gonna invite you. Okay. So today's a pretty big deal. Okay, I decided I really needed to share with you some things that I had been having a lot of feelings about lately, some things that I had been learning. I just really felt strongly that I needed to try to share these things with you. Okay, so it's gonna get real in this training. It's gonna get kind of real, but I think it's very important to me that you hear me. I want you to know that I value your time. I love you guys. You are like my family. And I would not ask you to take time out of your day and watch this if I didn't feel like it was important, if I didn't feel like it could help you. I don't want to waste your time. I value you and I value your time, and I know that you're trying to help your business be successful, and you don't have all the time in the world to just watch me talk about stuff, okay? But I really feel like I need to share this with you. So I'm going to. And it's going to be a little bit longer than a regular training. It'll probably be closer to an hour because I'm covering a lot of information. But I feel like it's really important for you to know. So this month, August, I have really been dedicating myself to learning about network marketing and social media. Because honestly, I was struggling. I was not doing well in my business. I started in March and things were good. April was amazing. I tripled my sales in April from what they were in March. They were amazing sales. And since then, it just went downhill, crashed. Like, I wasn't making enough to even do an order at all. Like, I was not getting anything. I was really struggling in my business. And I was watching all kinds of people, not only in our company, but in other companies who were finding success with their businesses online. And I started to think, like, because I tell you guys not to compare, and that's real, and that's true. But I do it sometimes because I'm human, and you will do it sometimes because you're human. But it's important to kind of change your mindset and know to not do that. But when you start to, I was comparing myself to other people, and I was saying to myself, maybe, I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I can't be as successful as I want to be at this. And there are going to be days where you feel that way, where you feel like you won't succeed. And it's not true, okay? And I'm going to talk about that a little bit at the end. But I was thinking about it. When I wanted to be a teacher, I went to school to learn how to be a really good teacher. And I was a really good teacher. It just wasn't in the cards for me. It just wasn't what God had planned for my life. And that's okay. I sometimes miss it, but really, I'm really happy with how my life is right now. I love this job. So it's okay that it wasn't in the cards for me. But I realized that I wanted and needed to go to school to learn how to be a good network marketer. I needed to grow, and I needed to challenge myself. You guys, before August, I had gone through Kylie's Crew, Hip Hip Lovies, Sadie's Ladies. I had gone through all of my upline pages that I had been added to when I first started this business, and I watched every single training that they did on their page from the very beginning. I watched everything from our uplines that I could possibly get my hands on. And I really felt like I had kind of tapped out YouTube. Also, I wasn't finding any new information on there. I wasn't finding anything that I hadn't heard already. And I needed something to push me over the ledge. I needed to grow, and I needed to challenge myself, and I needed to learn how to do this right. So I went to school. I joined a community of women, and I started taking some classes, some modules to learn how to be a good network marketer. I found mentors and people who know what they're doing, who know what they're talking about, who have been successful in network marketing for years. And they have no idea who I am. I just call them mentors because I learn from them and they teach me, but they don't know me. So that's kind of a fun thing about it. And I have mentors in this company. You guys, there are so many good resources in Senegence, and I'm not saying that there aren't. I'm saying that I felt like I needed something extra. I needed something more than just the resources that I could find here. And I don't mean that bad at all. I just had really been throwing myself into trainings and into YouTube videos, and I really had watched a ton, and it wasn't getting me where I wanted to go. So, now, like, even really essentially since I started doing this business, instead of listening to music or watching New Girl when I'm folding my laundry, I am watching a training video. I'm watching a video off of Senna Experience, or I'm watching a YouTube video from Eric Worre, or I'm watching a webinar. Like, I'm always trying to educate myself and learn and learn and learn more, because I needed that. I needed that challenge. I really threw myself into this, you guys, this month. It was a big goal for me in August, was to learn how to be successful at network marketing, and I did it. I did it. I am killing it right now based on what I was doing only a month ago, even the beginning of this month. My business has grown. I have grown. I have changed so much in this month. And I feel like I hit my goal. And there will always be more to learn. There will always be more to learn. But I feel like I'm getting this. I am going to get this, and I'm going to be successful at this. And I want to share that with you. Because I don't feel like it's fair to just keep it to myself, right? But you guys, I'm adding new people to my group every day that want to be there. Okay? I'm adding new people to my business page every day. I am getting more participation on my page, even in just the last week since I did my relaunch party, than I feel like I had the entire month of July. Things are going better, and it's because I learned what I needed to do to be successful. Not because I was always trying, but I just didn't know what I was doing. And I think that's what's made the difference here. Like, you guys, August was not amazing. I spent a lot of the month learning what I needed to do and practicing that and trying to implement that. But even, you guys, the last week since I did my relaunch party, I earned enough to do a 300 PV order with entirely customer money. And I haven't had that since April. I haven't had that. I haven't had that success. And I really feel like that's because of all this education that I was doing, and I started to implement it. Okay? So I'm like really looking forward to kicking September's butt, and I really hope you are too. I really, really do. September is going to be amazing, and we are going to kick butt, and we are going to show September what Calista Senna Sisters is all about, right? So, but I really hope that you can watch this today, that you can learn from it, maybe take some notes if you need to, that you can apply this into your business. Because you can watch all the trainings in the world. You can soak in all the knowledge that you want. But if you don't actually practice that and implement that and work into your business, it will be a giant waste of time. You can educate yourself to the end of the world. But if you're not actually applying it, you will never get anywhere. Okay? So take some notes if you feel like you want to. Learn and apply this, because these things, I mean, I have so much more than just these 6, but these have changed my business just in the last really week and a half that I've been implementing them into my business. Okay? So just know that. I feel like so strongly, like I'm not trying to be pushy, but I just want you to know this can and will change your business if you will take the time to learn from it and apply it. So do it. Okay? All right. So I wanted to talk today about six different strategies for social media success. The training, like I talked about, is going to be a little bit longer, but it is really important information because I don't want to waste your time, and I wouldn't if it wasn't important, okay? So, number 1, friends first, business second. In our business, there are 3 things that we want to accomplish. 1, we sell an amazing product, and we let people know that we sell an amazing product. Number 2, we build a team. Number 3, we teach our team how to do what they call duplication, which means which is what I'm trying to do. It means that I take something I'm doing that's working and I teach you how to do that, like step-by-step process, so that you can be successful. If I have a recruiting method that's really working for me, I teach it to you so that you can recruit and have it work for you too. That's duplication, is teaching your team how to be successful along with you, grow with you, reach the stars with you. That's duplication, okay? And that's the 3 things that we want to accomplish in our business. Sell products, build a team, and teach our team to duplicate and be successful. And guess what? Social media was built to help us build our businesses. Whether it knows it or not, it absolutely fits perfectly into building our business online. We just have to know how to use it, okay? So I got stuff in my eyes. Use social media to attract people to you and to your group. Use it to educate people, to add value into their lives. Find people who like you. Help people like you. If you find those people find those people that like you, you will find people who will want to click on the notifications from your group when it pops up. They will want to spend time in your group. They will want to watch your live videos and be a part of that community and be a part of your life. And that's what we need for our businesses to grow. We need people who want to be there, okay? And the biggest part of having that is building relationships with people. Eric Worre says, network marketers collect friends, okay? And not in like a fake and manipulative way. Like, you don't want to just run into someone and pretend to be their friend and then spam them out of nowhere. Make real, honest, genuine friends. And as women, we are freaking amazing at this. Like, how many times do you meet a stranger in the grocery store and you say, oh my gosh, your dress is so cute. And then before you know it, you've had an entire conversation and you feel a connection with that woman and you don't want her to walk away because you want to be her friend. We are so good at collecting friends, you guys. And we just have to build on that and just make friends. And the reason you really need to make friends is because you need to get to know them. You need to get to know them, and you need to know if they have a problem that you can help them with, which is, Kylie talked about the form, where their family, occupation, recreation, and what matters most. You find those things about a person, you figure out those things, and other things will come, and you will grow that relationship. You will have an amazing foundation. In a minute, honey, when I'm done, okay? And that is a really good way to find out if they have a problem that you can help them with. Because if they don't have a problem, if they don't have something you can help them with, then it isn't the right time to approach them. Or it's the wrong way to approach them. Okay, so I have a friend, and she was on my dream team. She still is. She will always be on my dream team, even if I recruit her. Honey, I can't right now. I told you no.
No, I want to tell you something.
No, not right now, sweetheart. I told you. Not right now. Okay, I had a friend, and she was on my dream team list. Okay, and I hadn't talked to her forever. So I sent her a message, and I was like, hey, girl, how's it going? How are things? And I did the form thing. I asked her about her family. I asked her what she's doing now. I asked her what they like to do together as a family. How, just simple conversational questions. And she's a mom. And so if I hadn't talked to her before I approached her about the business opportunity, I would have probably said something like, hey, guess what? You know, like, this opportunity is really, I love being able to stay home with my kids and work a business. I love being able to stay home, and I would really love that for you too. Okay, well, in the process of talking to her, I had mentioned how much I loved staying home. And she said, ugh, like, I can't stay home. I have to get out of the house for my sanity. I can't just stay home with my kids. So she's not the kind of person that you would approach like, okay, this is a great job if you want to stay home with your kids. When I approach her, I'll have to talk to her about other things. And that's the big part of why you want to build relationships, is so that you know how to approach them, because you find a problem that you can solve. Okay? And a big part of growing that relationship is being active on other people's pages. When somebody, a stranger or a best friend, whoever they are, when they like your post, you automatically feel a connection with them. Your relationship starts to grow. Don't you? Right? And if somebody comments on it or reacts to it or posts a funny GIF, you fall in love with them. Like, they're your new best friend. And that's just like how it goes. So be active on other people's pages. Be that person that is growing that relationship with them. And don't, I don't know, like, how do I say that? So Kylie talked about making your list of 100 people. And if you would be interested, I've got like 2 or 3 different, what they call memory joggers, that help you think of all the people in your life that you could put on your list, right? And I've got some of those if you would be interested, or maybe I could just upload them to the page. But it's really important that you have your list of 100, because you can make a friends list on Facebook that includes just those 100 people or 300 people or whatever a number of people that you look at as kind of prospects for your product or for your company. And you can make a list that's just those people, and you click on it and you can interact with those people. You can see the things that they're posting and interact specifically with those people, with those 100 people. And don't be stalkery, okay? Don't like or comment on every single thing that they post, because that gets a little weird, right? Like, if you've got someone who like goes through and every time you post something they're like commenting and it's like weird stuff, and you can kind of tell that they're just kind of commenting for the sake of commenting, you don't want to do that. Be normal but interact. So if they post something that you would naturally react to, or that you would have a question, or you would have something to say, like if they post a picture of your kids and you think, oh my gosh, those kids are so cute, comment and say, wow, your kids are so cute. Like, you don't have to be fake or crazy about it. Just be real. Just be normal, and then build that trust and build that rapport, okay? So I'm going to just really, really quickly show you on Facebook how you have and like make a friends list so you can add all those people into your friends list, okay? So let me move you over here and flip the screen around. Okay, so this is my Facebook. This is a picture of my little kid when he was tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, over here under the Explorer, sometimes you have to go down to the See More, but I've been using it a lot, so it's up here at the top. But you click Friends List, okay? And all these over here that have the blue and white icons are the ones that I've made specifically from my own stuff. And I click on it, and this is my 100 plus list. And it's just people, okay? Someday Amber is going to be on our team and she's going to watch this and be like, wow, that's my face. So I can go through these people on my list and just specifically interact with them, okay? And it takes just 5 minutes. Just go through, comment on some stuff, like some things, interact, okay? And when you go to create a list, you can, at least for now, I don't know if Facebook will change it in the future, but you hit create list. You can do a list name, and then you can put like the names of people in here. If you aren't exactly sure, if you don't have your list with you, or you just maybe want to go through your friends list to try it, I will show you how to do that. So go to friends, okay? you would kind of just, don't click anything. You just put the mouse over that and you go down to add to another list, and it will bring up all your lists. The lists you create are going to be at the very bottom down here.
Ow.
I told you no. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I don't know why he's doing this all of a sudden. They'll be at the very bottom down here, and you can add them to the list. Okay? So that is how you do that. That's how you make and have friends list. And then it's so fast and easy. You click on it, take 5-10 minutes out of your day, interact with those specific people that you want to grow relationships with, and then go from there. Okay? So that's number one. Number two is identifying your passions. So my assignment for you, sit down today after this video, take 15 minutes and really think about the things that you are passionate about. And they need to be things separate from your business, okay? Separate from makeup and skincare. And that can be something that you're passionate about. Absolutely. I expect you to be passionate about that. I don't expect you to be in this company or be trying to sell the products if you aren't passionate about them. Because if you're not, then you won't sell the products. If you aren't confident, if you don't love these products, if you're not a product of the product, then you're not going to sell anything, right? So I expect you to have that passion, but these passions specifically need to be separate from your business. It could be hiking, cooking, sewing, pictures of hot guys, like whatever it is, things that you're passionate about. Make a list, 3 to 5 things. Just things that you are really, really, really passionate about. And it has to be a passion. It can't just be something you like or maybe kind of enjoy, because you don't want to have it be something that you kind of get like worn out on. Like you don't, like you want to have it be something that you really, really love and want to be a part of every week, every day of your life, okay? So sit down and make a list of 3 to 5 passions that you have, and then start posting about them in your groups and on your personal page. On your personal page, it's important to not get spammy and not get weird, but you want to post things on your personal page. This is something I'm still trying to like balance out where I feel comfortable with it, but you want to post things on your personal page that give them just a taste of what being a part of your community is like, okay? Because if you don't, like, how do I say it? Like, that makes it easier so when you approach someone, they already know that they have similar interests. They have similar passions. They like the things that you post, and they like the way you post them. So they're going to be like, yeah, okay, sure, I'd love to be a part of your group. Okay, so you do want to do a little bit on your personal page, but definitely make it a big part of your group. They call it a jab, 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 hook, I think is what it is, where it's like you give, sell. And I think I watched a video the other day. I learned that from somebody else, but I watched another video the other day where she was talking about that, where you give, sell. Like you do something, give them something, give them value, give them, I don't know, just give them something other than your business, other than your product. So post about that. You'll add value into their lives, and you will attract people with similar passions to yours. And this is something that you have to be kind of patient with. It does not work right out the gate. But it does really help when you're messaging someone to ask them to join your group. Because this is a new rule I have, okay? And I should probably share it with you. When you very first start your group, add every woman that you know, and maybe some men that you think might be interested in skincare, right? Add everyone you know. But after that, when you're trying to grow your group and grow your business, because people will leave or people will stay, and that's up to them. That's their prerogative. They can decide that, right? But after that, when you're trying to grow your business with people outside of your family and friends, you want to make sure that you always ask if it's okay for them to be added. And never, ever, ever ask someone to add someone to your group without asking permission, if that makes sense. So, like, don't do one of those, like, add 5 people to our group and get an entry into the thing, because those people are being added against their will, and you want quality, not quantity. You can have 5,000 members in your group, but if only 15 of those people actually like you and interact with your posts, you're not getting anywhere. Do you see what I mean? Like, you want people in your group that want to be there. So make sure you ask first. But it does help when you go to message someone and ask. I just say, like, hey, would you feel comfortable if I added you to my group? It's just a really fun place where I share makeup and skincare tips and just some things that are really important to me. It's just really fun. And I love that, you know, I say something like, people can get a lot out of the group even if they don't buy the product. And then that way people don't feel pressured, like, okay, she's just adding me to the group because she just wants me to buy the stuff. They feel like you're their friend and you want to share this with them and you want to have fun with them. And that's what it should be. And it makes it easier for them to say yes. So it does make it easier to approach people about joining your page when you have that value in your group. But it will not happen overnight, okay? That attraction of people to your community and to you does not happen overnight. It takes time. But if you stick with it, it will work, okay? It just needs time to grow more. And I've only been doing this really for like a week to a week and a half, and it's already helped my business a lot. So I can't even imagine what would happen after I'm doing it for 6 months. The growth is going to be amazing. Number 3, I can't believe I'm only at number 3. I feel like I've been talking for a really long time. Sorry, guys. Number 3 is be yourself, but be your best self. Be real, be authentic, be raw, be human. Be who you are. Let people know that you're having fun. Let people know how much you love being a part of this business. Smile. You know, go live and smile. I think it's so hard. We get caught up in our heads, and so those numbers start to count down. 3, 2, 1, live, right? During that time, take a deep breath and smile and go for it. It makes a big difference. When you are happy and you are adding that to their lives, they will be grateful, okay? Be yourself and plus a little bit. Okay, so if you're regularly crazy, be crazy and a little bit more crazy. If you're happy, be happy and a little bit more happy, because you don't want to be boring. You want to be human and you want to be raw, but you want to be fun. Okay, like Sierra, she is, I don't even know if she's on our team, but she's a freaking example to everyone. Okay, and she is so fun and so crazy, and she's got thousands of people on her business page because people are attracted to that. People want to go and have fun with her, and that's the point of this. You're yourself and then just a little bit more fun, like just a little bit more happy, just a little bit more crazy. So you want to be human, you want to be raw, you want to be authentic, but along with that, don't be negative, okay? Negative Nancy's attract negative Nancy's, right? And you don't want negative Nancy's. You don't want people that are going to ho-hum and not, like, you want happy, excited, active people on your group. People who want to participate, people who want to be there. So don't be a negative Nancy. Be the person that you would want to have on your page. And it's okay to be real. Just end it on a positive note. So if I'm having a super bad day and my kids have really been rough on me that day, I can totally post a lifestyle picture of them at the end of the day and just say, you know, man, these kids really challenged me today, but how blessed am I to be able to be home with them, right? So that's real. My kids really did challenge me that day, but you're ending it positively, like how amazing it is that I get to actually be home with them and not miss out on them growing up. I'm just real quick looking at my notes. Okay, and Eric Worre talked about something that I feel like I should mention here. So be real, be relatable, don't be negative. But if that's just the kind of person that you are, which I hope that you're not, if you, in this business, I hope that you're not a super negative person. But if you are the kind of person who likes to maybe swear or get a little bit angry about stuff, or post about politics or religion on your page, which is going to cause people to react sometimes negatively, you really need to ask yourself what it's going to cost you in your business. He talks about how in business, in this environment, sometimes things just cost too much. And if that's who you are, then be yourself. Just be aware of what it's going to cost you if you are going on live every day and saying swear words, or if you're going live and talking about politics and you're really angry and upset about it. That's not something that's going to really, how do I say, like, you just have to think about the cost of it, because there are going to be people that's really going to turn off and they're going to leave your group. So if that's who you are, be yourself, but just be aware of it. Okay? That's something he talked about in one of the webinars I watched with him. And I'm never one that's like super negative, but sometimes if I have a bad day, I think I would like automatically want to like go to Facebook and be like, oh my gosh, today friggin' sucked. And you can't do that, because if you are having a problem, if you're having a really bad day, call me, call your husband, call your mom, call your best friend, call somebody else and vent about it, but do not put it online, because it will cost you and your business if you do it. Whether you post it on your personal or in your group page, it will end up costing you more than you originally thought that it would. Okay, so just know about that. Number 4, manage your time. It's so easy to get lost on social media. Like, you get in and you're scrolling, and you get on with the intention of like looking for prospects, and then before you know it, you're like wasting your time watching a weird video, or you find yourself interacting more with like distributors than prospects, which doesn't necessarily help your business. And it's not bad. It is important to surround yourself with people who have your same dreams or bigger dreams. People that will motivate you and keep you going and will help you succeed. And that is important. And I think that's why we have these Facebook groups on our teams, to help support and uplift each other and have like a community where you can go and have women who love you and help you and want to help you in life. And that is an amazing thing to have, and a big part of what I love about this company. But if you are getting on Facebook with the purpose of finding prospects for your products, or for your to join, our team, you need to connect with prospects. So don't get lost in it all. You know what I mean? Like, be social on purpose is what they say. So, it takes me probably now an hour a day to go through the different groups that I've joined, of people who have similar interests as I do. I go through the groups. I end up adding 2 to 5 people a day onto my personal friends. I message them, start that relationship, and then I approach them a couple days to a couple weeks later about the product or the opportunity when I know that they have a problem I can fix. But doing that, adding friends, messaging people about joining our group or about the business opportunity, I've got it down now to the point where I can do that in an hour a day, sometimes less. And you just have to learn to be social on purpose. You just have to have a mission and accomplish it. And it only takes like an hour or 2. Even when I was just learning, it probably took me about 2 hours. But if you put that effort every day of like an hour of focused effort on getting prospects for your business, it will help you a lot. So do it. Number 5 is don't spam. And I've talked about this a little bit before, but don't be an infomercial. Don't message a girl that you haven't talked to in years and pretend that you're best friends. And like, just, hey, I love looking at pictures of your kids. Join this opportunity with me. Because that's going to immediately turn her off. She doesn't have that relationship with you that you need for her to trust you and want to be a part of your team. Right? So be real. Take the time to grow that relationship. See if they have a problem that you can help with your product or with the opportunity that we have to offer them. And then go for it. Like if they have something, wait a couple of days and then message them back and be like, wow, I've really been thinking, you know how you talked about how you were really struggling with the wrinkles you were getting, and I have this product that I really think that you would love, you know, and it's got a satisfaction guarantee, so just let me know if you would, you know, if you'd be interested in trying it, something like that. But she wants to be able to trust what you're saying to her, that you are actually just trying to help her and not sell a product. And that doesn't happen if you just talk to her out of the blue after 10 years. You know what I mean? So don't spam people. Just, you know, not in a message or on your business page. Don't spam people. Just get to know them, build relationships, and take it where it can go. Okay? Number 6, the last one I wanted to talk about. I don't even know how long we've been. Oh, only 38 minutes. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Number 6 is probably the biggest one. Decide that you are going to do this. One of the things that I've been learning about, what it seems like most successful people do, is it's called plan, do, review. So you plan something, you try it, and if it doesn't work, then you come up with a better plan. If it does work, you can either stick with it or see if there's even a better way where you could get better results out of a similar thing. Okay, so you plan it, you do it, and then you review it. Always be doing something in your group. Always be trying something, working towards something, working towards your goals. Because if you're not active, if you're not planning and doing and reviewing and trying again, if you're not doing that, it's so much easier to think of all the reasons you should quit. And I watched a video just last night that said there will always be reasons to quit. Always. There will always be a reason to give up. But if your dream is big enough, if your why is big enough, if you really, really want this, then there will always be a reason to stay. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm still here. I mean, in the 6 months I've been doing this, there have been so many reasons for me to quit. Always. There's always a reason to quit. But my why, my goals, the things that I want from this opportunity and for my life, for my kids' life, for my husband's life, will not be possible if I quit. The only people who fail are the people who quit. So don't. Decide you're going to do this and do it. Challenge yourself and grow. Because as you grow, your business will grow. And the challenge is where you find your strength. That's where you find that growth. That's where you find your strength and your success is in the challenge of it all. If everything in life came easy, if you could just sit back and make millions of dollars by doing nothing, we would all be millionaires. It takes work to reach your dreams. It's not free. Nothing's free. It takes work to get there. So just don't give up. Don't have regrets. Embrace it and stick with it and be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished to get to this point. And then keep trying to get farther. Never give up. This business, you guys, SeneGence is amazing. We have an opportunity. We have a product that actually works. We have a compensation plan that actually works. We have a 100% satisfaction guarantee on our products, bottom of the bottle, because it works. And we get to stand behind that and have our businesses be successful because it works. It's real. These products work. This compensation plan works. Your dreams will come true in this company if you don't quit. If you keep going. If you hustle and you work for it and you plan and do and review and you never give up, you will reach your dreams. But you just have to do it. Like, just get it. Like, get it, girls. Believe in yourself. Believe in this product. Believe in this company. And if you don't, then believe in my belief of you. Because I believe in you 1,000%. If you are on this team, if you had a dream big enough that you paid your $55 and became a distributor and you are ready to hustle and work this business, then I will never give up on you. Ever. The only people I have ever given up on are the people who gave up on me and quit. And that's not a joke. It's real, and it was hard. And I cried about it. And I wish I could have done this training last week, and maybe it would have made a difference. But it didn't. So if you are here and you are watching this and you have been so good as to watch 43 minutes of me trying to help you learn how to be successful on social media, then you can do this. And I believe that, and I believe in you. So just do it. I don't know what else to say. Like, just keep going and you will be successful. I don't know. That's all. I just want you guys to know that. I feel so passionately about this company and about this opportunity and what it can do for us, for all of us, and where we can go in our lives. And I love you. And I believe in you, and I am grateful for you, and I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad that you decided to try this. And I know that we will get to the top together. So, I don't know, I should probably end it so that the training doesn't go for 1,000 years. But just know that. Know that I love you. And let me know if you have any questions about any of these things. Let me know if you would like to get a memory jogger, because I do have different ones, so I worry about posting them all. So I think it would be better if you could just, yeah, it would be better. So if you would like a memory jogger to help you make a list, then message me or comment on this video and I will get you one. Okay? I love you, ladies. Have an amazing day. And I am... Yeah, okay. Have an amazing day. And I will see you next week. I love you. Bye.